Oh yeah. Okay. So what's happening? Come up on for a short one. Oh, hold up. Let me go. Okay. I am full. About to blow one. Got this Razor Cannon on. Coffee. Savvy. Woo. I am full. Hold on. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I am back. Lonnie, coffee, Katie. Lonnie, coffee, Katie. Lonnie, coffee, Katie. Lonnie, coffee, Katie. Lonnie, hey. I just came up with a nice little melody. What's happening, y'all? Man, it's been a wild couple of days, hasn't it? Been a wild couple of days, hasn't it? Man, it's just when you think that yesterday's activities shit was gonna hit the fizz end. Well, man, shit just boy, them boys is on the hunt. They snatching up any and everything right now. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I know y'all heard about Yellow Beezy, Yellow Beezy getting arrested for Mo threes murder. Crazy, y'all. It's just crazy. I'm telling y'all, shit is fucking way too wild. You know, I'm like, shit, everything's becoming uncovered these days. You know, but I'll be seeing like, I seen a few podcasts today basically putting the alert out like, man, y'all better be cool out there. I'm like, man, y'all, man, shit, we been saying it though. We been saying it. We ain't just saying this because of what happened yesterday. We been saying this. You know, you can't be getting all up on the internet discussing certain business. You know, as a matter of fact, it ain't even been it ain't even been a couple of days. It's been actually been 3 days because Tuesday was the Cowboy loose thing. Yesterday was, the whole big you loose and brick baby in the 60s. And today, Mo 3. I'm like, oh snap. I'm glad I got out when I did. Got out the streets. I'm still crip. It ain't gonna change. But the streets though, yeah. Not for me. You know. And regardless though, shoot, everybody be out here talking about open cases and all that. That's wild business. Like these dudes feel so comfortable getting on the internet, and then want to be sit there associated with somebody like what? You know what I'm saying? Like you asking, you asking, you know, and then Brick up there, you know what I'm saying, already got the feds on him for something, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And then you sit there on no. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Brick baby, your crippin' is whack, cuz. Loose cannon, your crippin' been off. Your crippin' been off the wrist, cuz. And shit, as far as Big U go, yo, I'm not gonna look. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know, and what I don't know, I ain't gonna speak on, and what I do know, I ain't saying nothing. You know, I stay quiet about certain things for a reason. You know, but like as far as cats out there in SoCal, man, y'all been lately. And pretty much any podcaster that's out here that's still dibbling dabbling in the streets, you know, you got to chill out, man. You know, shit, I was talking to one of my folks today, you know, and we all like, you know what I'm saying, all of us that grew up together, we're all like, man, what is going on, man? This is wild. You know what I'm saying? Especially us that got ties to LA makes it even more wild because it's like, okay, we don't want to see we don't want to see none of our peoples getting, you know what I'm saying, caught up in that mess. But that life is that life. And sometimes, you know, you you be out there just, doing you, you know, and then end up finding out later that while you was doing you, somebody else was doing you too, just in a whole different way. And it just happens to be somebody you was close to, you know. This is why we've been telling people for the longest, like, don't get involved with this gang shit, man. It's not as sweet as you think it is. Your own gang will do you in. You know what I'm saying? Your own gang will do you in on on some intel from another member that, oh well, so and so said and did this and I seen, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to go through the whole process, and then it can lead to this, it can lead to that, and it's just like, yo. Is that the type of life you want? And what we're seeing right now with the 60s, you know what I'm saying, especially over the last 7 years now, 6 years, 6, 7 years, almost 8, somewhere around that range. You know, it's a motto. It's a motto. You ain't 60s until you kill the 60. Like, what kind of mentality is that? You know what I'm saying? So them cats got the 60s looking crazy right now. If you live in your raps, you go into prison on everything. What up, cuz? Los in the building. Oh yeah. Prayers to both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all, both of them, all that. Oh shoot, still. Hold on, y'all. Turn the light up. You want this turned up a little bit? Yeah. Okay. So good right there. Okay. Come on. You have a good night. Try to get some good sleep. Oh, okay. I'm back. Oh yeah, I let her know and do that chapter with from time to time out this way. I don't know if he really from LA, but he was saying RNC also can be referenced as real scandalous script because of the intro. Oh, I've never that. I always was wondering because I ain't finna get into and I got homies from there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. What what does this mean and what does that mean? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to get in all that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not trying to get put on or nothing. So really, at the end of the day, ain't none of my business. But now at the same time, it makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense as a whole because Los Angeles has the tag of Los Angeles. You feel me? So pretty much anything you dealing with out there in Los Angeles, you got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, the ugliness. There's a lot of people that ain't, you know what I'm saying, like, and I know I'm up north, and the politics is different up north than it is down south, but but it's the same way from top to bottom. California as a whole is it's some scumbags. California as a whole is scumbags. California as a whole will set you up and walk by you while the setup is. Look, California is so bad that they will set you up and then go past you while and watch you while you're being set up when it's going down. That's how ugly California is. You know what I'm saying? They'll sit back and watch you get jacked. You know what I'm saying? You have your own man. Look, check this out. Check this out. There was somebody known very very well back in Fairfield, right? You know what I'm saying? He was out there getting his money, right? So he's sitting in the car chilling one night, right? And then somebody came from behind him, blasted cuz in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? As it turns out, As it turns out, it was somebody he knew. It was somebody he was cool with. It was somebody he went to school with. It's somebody he hung out with. Somebody he smoked weed with, got girls with, the whole nine. And this same motherfucker took him out, took his stash and everything. You know, but that's what it is out here. You got to worry about that type of stuff. Your own homeboy. You know what I'm saying? That's me not chilling and just staying within my own. You know what I'm saying? World. You know. Um. Oh snap! Oh my bad, y'all. Well, hold on, your mom up there down. You still say, no, you foul for that, right? You foul for that. That's cold. Shit, my bad, y'all. I was still here. I had laser cable on. Um, but yeah, you know, that's the that's the thing about out here in California. Your own homie will do you. You know, so you got you. It's almost like by default you have to just chill by yourself because motherfuckers ain't to be trusted out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one thing if you got beef with somebody or you got beef with a group of people and you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Your own peoples will do you. You know, I just about it. Yo, it might be the boringest life there is, but I'm still able to get up, wake up, and move around how I want to. You know, I'm not getting no politics. You feel me? I love my neighborhood. I love my set. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be out there and you know, that ain't me. You know. Oh Jay, how come you ain't get Jay, why you Jay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, first of all, where was y'all at when I was sitting here, you know what I'm saying, about to die? You feel me? I ain't seen none of y'all. But y'all want me to come kick it though. Y'all want me to come kick it though. Y'all want me to come do this and do that. But when I'm laying up in there, you know what I'm saying, almost dead, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to show their face. Nobody wants to pick up the phone and check up on cuz, you know what I'm saying? And I never forgot that. So, you know, I gave people their pink slips. You feel me? Sure. I even gave some of the homies their pink slips. Like, cause, you know, Dirty Weather said earlier today, man, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Whatever time you might got, your time and my time ain't on the same time. You know. So you need to go find some other time. Cause yeah, it ain't popping like that over here. So, man. That's these comments. These are cool people, but it's just um, some people pay time, so it could be just some issue on her based on what you were saying. Made me think of. Oh, okay. Daniel, what's happening? Daniel, I've been seeing you all day today. I've been seeing you all day. I think that's the first time that that's ever happened. I know it's been close, like we done caught each other on like some other lives, but I think today was like the first time where I've like literally seen you all day. Shout out to Daniel one time, a real supporter. 60 thus far, as I learned what the world has seen since the passing of late great neighborhood Nip has been crazy as fuck with all the fucker. Yeah, yeah, but I check this out though, Coffee. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. They've been on the 60s. They've been on the 60s. They've been on the 60s ever since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because the 60s, they're like, and it's crazy because they're like the most. Oh, I won't say the most, but they're like heralded as uh one of the most influential gangs in LA. You know, no whole neighborhood cars should be should. Oh, cool. We won. We won. We won. Okay, cool. Let's see, it was like hustle hard. Yeah, generational type shit. Generational type shit. All right. All right. Yeah, fuck whack, no honey. Heard the 40s Crips got round up tonight. What? Wait, hold on. Okay, so I see what's going on now. I see what's going on now. They going after the whole neighborhood card. They going after the whole neighborhood card. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, did they get Slim? Or because I heard Slim had said something crazy earlier, but I don't know. But that's wild. So they done got C Mac, one of the big 50s. You feel me? They done got 4 extra. You know what I'm saying? Like and then with the sick man, yeah, they going after the whole neighborhood card. How many Rico will there be? Man, I don't know how many, but I don't want to know Rico. I don't want to know Rico. I'm good. Gracias. I'm glad to be in here with y'all. It's nice to get. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. I'm getting you. You stupid. Oh man. 3200. Yeah. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like I've said before, like this ain't nothing new. This is a rerun. This is a rerun. Seen this before. But but this is a little bit more crazier because the internet, the internet You know what I'm saying? All these cats, look, all these cats get caught up on some shit because of the internet. It ain't just the music no more. It's the internet. You know, but they still using the music. That's how they. That's how what's his face from Hoover's got caught up. You know, because like I've been watching this whole gang scene just become unraveled over the last 20 years, right? Particularly in the last 15, right? Now, it's one thing to be down. It's one thing to be down for your set, one thing to be down for your hood, it's one thing to be down for your homeboys, family, all of that. But don't be so down that you're stupid. This is a lesson that was taught to me when I was young. Don't be so down that you stupid. And basically, what that means is don't be so down for the hood that you end up doing something stupid because the hood's not gonna be there for you. I know y'all see cats up in prison and jail. Yeah, well, the homie yeah, that's just them. That's just them. Where you think they books and everything's getting paid? Well, how you think they eating and all that stuff? It ain't the gang doing it. And it's been that way. It's been that way. Some people going into this believing that okay, I joined the gang and I'm gonna have all this protection, and if I get caught up, the homies gonna look out for me when I'm behind the wall and all that. Man, homies ain't looking out for shit. You might get one, maybe two homeboys that's gonna look out for you until you get yourself settled, but up behind the walls, right? But the rest of everybody else, man, that's your family. That's your family and maybe a couple of homeboys outside of what your gang is. You know, and me already having prior knowledge of this, when I got locked up, I never had the mentality of, oh, I want somebody to come see me, or I know the homie's gonna come see me, and I ain't had that mentality. My whole mentality was get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in. Let me strategize how am I gonna get out? Because somebody's gonna sit up there and try to test me while I'm up in there. I'm already knowing this. So I mentally prepare myself, and a lot of cats don't do that shit. A lot of cats don't mentally prepare themselves for going in there. So when they go in there and shit be going on and shit happens, a lot of reasons that's why they come out a whole different individual. You know, I ain't did the time other people have done, but the little bit of time I have done, it ain't changed me. It ain't changed me. What it did was tell me, okay, you need to be a little bit smarter about how you move. You know what I'm saying? Because you was kind of reckless, and that's how you got yourself caught up in that situation. So you might want to just chill out, you know what I'm saying, and try something a little bit different. You know, and me doing that, I ain't never seen the inside of a wall again. You know, never. You know, because the gang will be like, "Yeah, we love you," and this, that, and the third, whoop, 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 and yeah, we got your back, cuz. You know what I'm saying? We down for you, cuz. We down for you. You know what I'm saying? You been putting in work for the set. We down with you. You know what I'm saying, cuz? Yeah. Yeah, let them motherfuckers throw them handcuffs on you and throw you in the back of that car for that ride. Yeah, how many cousins is you gonna get? How many cousins is you gonna get? You shouldn't even be thinking about what's going on in the outside world because that's not your reality at the moment. Your reality is them four steel walls you gotta sleep under. It's about that motherfucking cot you gotta sleep on. It's that motherfucking toilet you gotta shit in front of another guy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about motherfuckers trying to test you, set you up, put you in situations that might get you even more time. You gotta prepare for all of that. And that's just a little bit. I didn't even put that on the whole enchilada. I didn't put that out. I didn't put the buffet out. Okay. I didn't put the buffet out. Because just saying being locked up should be enough for somebody to be like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that shit. But this mentality that these people have come about is jail is cool. Yeah, I like being locked up and woo, 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 woo. And some people are really like that. They do like being locked up. You know what I'm saying? They so institutionalized, they like being locked up. They don't like being on the outside world, being free. You know what I'm saying? All the good things that comes with being outside, seeing the trees, the sunshine, the grass, you know, all that shit. Oh, you know they coming after them. They 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 already started. They already started with what's his face and A Trey. Yes, yes, you know what I'm saying. Very true. Yo, Irony, what's going on with you? How you doing, man? You know, and you see, I told people when I went to go, like, look, every single time that I ever went to court, I always was like, look, because I knew they had 3 years hanging over my head. So every single time, I'm like, my mentality is I'm not going home. I'm not going home. They're gonna make me do this 3 years. So I always made it known I don't want nobody come see me. I don't look outside of my mom and my brother. I don't want no outside contact. I didn't have no child at the time, so you know I could still just focus on me. So I didn't want nobody coming to see me. I didn't want no homeboy. I didn't, nobody, no. I didn't even want any women that I was fucking with to come and see me. Just put some money on my books. That's all the fucking shit I need. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If I come across one of these female CEOs up in this motherfucker, yeah, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Shit. You think I'm not? Shit. Have y'all seen some of them CEOs before? The CEOs before? Shit. Bro, it's kind of thick. You know what I'm saying? Got that uniform on, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. As well as them cops too. Some of the female cops be looking kind of bad, you know what I'm saying? They be thick and shit. They be like, hey, yo, yeah. Shit, but you ain't putting no handcuffs on me. I'll put the handcuffs on you though. Shit. But the first thing I'm gonna need you to do though, I'm gonna need you to take that badge off. I'm gonna need you to take that badge off and sit right on down on that camera right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you is a civilian. Once you do that, that means we all good at it. But you keep that outfit on. You know what I'm saying? On everything. Man. I be looking at some of these people, God, I be like, God damn, you over here, take that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But now at the same time, some of these female cops, they be worse than the men. You know what I'm saying? Some of these female cops be worse than the men. Like I understand you trying to prove a point or something, but hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking about how many zeros is about to be in my bank account. And, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like these motherfuckers doing everything wrong. Everything wrong. So I'm about to ching, 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 ching. You feel me? You know, if I was if I was if I was better educated on the law, which I don't know how much education, a 14, 15 year old is actually going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, learn at that age, but or somebody that had the law or knew the law better than me. Because one of the things that I could have did when them two cops came to my house and arrested me, I could have sued the fuck out of them. Because there was no justification for you to come and arrest me. To come and talk to me is one thing, but I have not broke no laws. So why are you arresting me? That's an unjust arrest. That's a fat, nice little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You arresting a 14-year-old unjustly? What? I ain't break no laws. You ain't coming to my house talking about I did A, B, and C. Whoop, 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 whoop. The school ain't even done with their investigation. So what the fuck is you? Oh, because some of my friends is finna whoop on some of them because they lying on me. So now you want me to come and do your job? You the one that's supposed to de-escalate this shit, not me. What the fuck am I doing? Why the fuck do I want to de-escalate anything? You know? But I told them, yeah, I'll talk to them. I don't know if it changed anything. I can't do nothing about it. But one thing you're not gonna do is if they do something, y'all gonna put that on me. Nah, you're not gonna put that on me. You know why you ain't gonna put that on me? Because I'm at home. I can't even go back to that school. I'm at home. So whatever's going on at that school ain't got nothing to do with me. Or is it the fact that you motherfuckers is mad that a young black boy got people outside of me that's willing to whoop ass because people lying on me? You mad because I got brothers and sisters? I got a couple of white folks. I got some Samoans. I got some Latinos ready to whoop ass. You mad at that? You you mad at that? You mad because a 14-year-old got more power than you do with that badge? Because you can't do your job, obviously? Is you mad about that? Because I didn't cut you out. I didn't get loud with you. I didn't do none of them things. I haven't obstructed nothing. But you're just gonna say, "Oh no, I'm tired of this. You're under arrest." Under arrest for what? And then to do it in front of my mama. So that leads me to believe you guys had an agenda already wrapped up in a bow before you came and knocked on my door. Ooh, that's a bar right there. And then I come to the door, and you guys try to play that good cop, bad cop. See, now that's one thing I did peep out from the gate was that good cop, bad cop thing. But I wasn't well versed in the law at that age because if I did, like I am now, oh, I would have, yeah, shit, I would have gave you, yeah, I would definitely give y'all reason to arrest me because y'all would have looked like complete dumbasses. Hmm. 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 Are you back? Welcome back. Yeah, punching holes in the walls and shit. And I'm just me. I wasn't no leader or nothing. I was I wasn't even affiliated at this point, but I got so much power. I got so much influence that you guys had to. Okay, first of all, I came in. First of all, how am I even going to talk to everybody? I can't go to the school, so how am I supposed to pull that one off? You know, you got some ideas? Please let me know because I'm 14 years old. But to y'all, I was just a nigger, and y'all treated me as such because you scoped out the parameters and you seen I didn't have the backing to fight you off. You see a single black mother, so you know what I'm saying. Of course, you already knew that because y'all already been to the school. You seen my record. You seen who? What? Yeah. So it's very easy for y'all to strategize because this is what is in y'all playbook. But the one thing that took me a long time to learn was patience, because patience is a virtue. And what I learned in patience is you be patient enough, things will work out in your way. And that's exactly what happened. It worked out my way. But they were so mad at the fact that I was able to get away with that shit because they had nothing on me, zero, zilch, no DNA, no fingerprints, no text. Well, we didn't text things. No letters, no messages of any sort. Like, or he said this. Oh, hold on. Okay, my Bluetooth I went out. Oh, nothing. Not even. Look, check this out. Not even a direct saying to that bitch. Not even a direct word to that bitch. So you motherfuckers, you white motherfuckers in Fairfield, California was mad as fuck. And look, and this is the part I never even told y'all. This is the part I never even told y'all. I'm about to give y'all the other half of the story. The other half of the story. I've given like bits and pieces of the other half, but there's like a whole nother part in the middle of all of that that I ain't told y'all. And this is just hella funny, right? So so after all that shit I'll go down, right? I'm kind of chilling in the summer. You know, I'm not like at the house. I'm out, but you can't see me, right? So a lot of people didn't. A lot of people thought I was locked up. A lot of people thought I was locked up, right? And the reason why I know this is because, like I said before, I got people who fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna let me know. So I tell them, hey, just don't say nothing. I'll see them at the hey, what school they going to? Oh, they going to Fairfield? All right, cool. Bet. So the whole summer, I'm basically like incognito. Get to the first day of school, Fairfield High. Shout out to the high one time. Stepped on that campus, walk because when you step onto the campus, we got the quad area like right, like directly as soon as you walk on the campus, the quad is like right there, bam, right. And then off on the side, there's a nursery for young moms, you know what I'm saying, with their babies and everything. And then the other side, you got the principal's office, uh, the secretary, basically the main office, and then the rest of the school. So as soon as I walk out, I walk in,
I see a couple of my folks, so I go holler at them. As soon as I step foot on that quad, everybody that went to motherfucker Sullivan Junior High, if I could have took a picture of people's faces, the words, why is he here? I thought he was locked up. Oh, he should still be locked up for what he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was fucked up for what he did to her. And, motherfuckers still going on that bullshit narrative, right? Right. So all this is going on, and I'm sitting around, and we is cracking the fuck up. I'm like, man, why are they so mad? What, they thought they wasn't gonna see me no more? But they thought I was locked up. I guess the bitch didn't tell them that I beat her ass in court and I made her look hella stupid. You know what I'm saying? She probably didn't convey that part. I did though. I did. Right? So that whole day, I got classes with people that I'm not even cool with no more. That was on that narrative of what they said I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Say something. I dare you to say something. You know what I'm saying? I dare you to say something. Dare you. Oh, but that was the other part though. The other part of what I told y'all about. The other reason why they thought that I was locked up is because of what happened later on that day at the school. So they thought that I got locked up on that as well. I was like, y'all motherfuckers is slow as hell. Hey, y'all just want to see this young black man locked up, huh? And y'all not getting y'all wish, you know, which led up to one of my closest friends that turned into one of my most hated enemies. Like this girl, like I was trying to fuck with this girl back in junior high. We've been knowing each other since 5th grade. And when all that shit went down, she chose a side. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then when we end up having a class together, and she was just like, whole attitude, I'm like, damn, you acting like I did something to you. And I didn't even do nothing to nobody. Ain't that some shit? But that just goes to show you, shit. When you look like me, it don't make a difference. All they gotta do is say one thing, and everybody gonna hate you regardless if it's true or not. So she went ahead and decided that, you know what I'm saying, we get into this big old argument. She gonna tell her little Nathaniel boyfriend and shit. And I'm like, and this is when we was beefing with the motherfuckers too. So it was like, what? Man, I want somebody to point me out to that motherfucker. And I was like, man, who is her boyfriend? And one of the homies had pointed him out. I'm like, check this out. I'm 6'1", 220 fucking no, as a matter of fact, at that time, no. I was 6'1", 225. Okay? This motherfucker was about 5'8", maybe shit, 190. I'm like, that's what she gonna try to sick this little motherfucker on me? Oh, I'm about to mop the floor with cuz. And cuz seen who I was and was like, oh, I ain't coming out the classroom. You know, dropped my backpack and everything. I stood right in front of that motherfucking classroom, like, man, what's happening, man? Shit, if the teacher came out, the teacher was gonna get it. Like, shit, somebody was about to catch it. Because I know the teacher would have came out and was like, oh, yo, you can't be doing that. Like, yeah, you would have got socked in the jaw for that shit. Yeah, I would have took that one. I would have took them 5 days. You know what I'm saying? But them motherfuckers would have probably sent the police at my house because homeboy was like, I'm pressing charges. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to do that to me. Fuck you. Bring your other eye over here so I can hit that too. But he didn't want to come outside though. So I was like, man, don't even bother me with that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's something. And see, him not coming outside, see, it was better for him to take that ass whooping because what he got later on was 1,000 times what I would have ever did to him. I was just gonna whoop his ass and leave it at that. Now, cuz had to go back to his gang and get DP'd and put off. I caught the whole I caught the whole story on that shit. I was like, yo, shit, he should have came out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you put it on your game too. That was the other thing that he was stupid about. He was like, I'm Nathaniel. You know what I'm saying? I kept hearing Nathaniel this and Nathaniel that. I'm like, man, whatever, man. I ain't worried about them. Shit, it go down with any of them. You know what I'm saying? That's how the mentality was because we was beefing with them. You know? Some of them was trying to be cool with us, you know what I'm saying? Trying to calm things down, man. And shit. I was way too active to be cool with anybody, you know what I'm saying, rocking a red flag. Fuck that. I wasn't about that. I was way too activated. You know what I'm saying? You was not about to. You know what I'm saying? And then look up a year later, and one of my cousins come pulling up with a blood from Meadowview. And we all looked at her like, what the fuck is you doing? That shit was hella funny. What the fuck is you doing? Did you forget where you at? She's like, no, he cool, he really cool. I was like, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck you bringing the blood over here for? Oh, he cool, should be cool. Yeah. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You better be lucky you is who you is, because shit, that motherfucker get carried out real fast. I'm almost at the point to say I love you, but fuck you at the same time and just take off on cuz. Because what is you doing? Like, how the fuck is that supposed to work out? You feel me? How the fuck is that supposed to work out? So, all right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow morning. Uh, hold on, y'all. You get a few more minutes with me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.